Hey guys, Chris from Flow Designs. Today I'm going to show you how to install our side splitters on a GR Corolla. Let's go. Okay, so before we get started, I'd just like to give you guys a bit of an overview of what's going to happen. So first, there's two finishes. We've got your gloss black finish and your textured finish. This is good because it's quite scratch resistant. In terms of fitting it onto the car, the back line of the side splitter matches up with the side under tray on the car, so it's quite easy to get center where it belongs. In terms of hardware, now the side splitter doesn't really come off the car that easily, so we've gone with the jack nut method. So how it works is you drill a hole, you push this in, and you compress the nut, and that way your bolt can just go straight through. We do give you a very basic compression tool, so this lines up, you tighten it, and then it will compress the nut. But what I highly recommend is grab yourself a jack nut gun. We sell them in this store on our website. You can also buy them from Bunnings. The way this works is you essentially load up the bolt, load up your jack nut, and you pull and it compresses it. It's going to save you a lot of time, but this is free and included, so you can choose. The last thing is Winglets. This is an option. You can add it on the end once we're done with the install, and this is sold separately. So with that out the way, let's get started. We're under the car. The first step is to align the splitter, and I'll show you how to align it up. So first, you want to start on this end. We're working on the right side. So there's a little bit of a raised sort of indent there. So that lines up with the back of that, and that will start you off with the distance. So get that lined up flush first, and then you move along to the center here. The back line lines up with this tray. So you see that painter section there, you want to butt that up hard against it while keeping the end. The last section is here. That line there will line up with that there. So butt that up like that. So once you have 1, 2, and 3 points lined up, you'll be ready to mark out your holes and drill. Okay, tools you need. We're going to start with an 8mm drill bit. So we're going to enlarge the holes with an 8mm. Then we'll expand the holes to a 11, 12 works too. That will fit the jack nut. And then we'll compress it with the jack nut gun. It just makes it a little easier. Couple of tips. I like to do the first, last hole and one in the middle to get that started. So that way the splitter stays in place. And from there, you can drill the rest. So that way you know it's perfectly straight. Okay, one thing I have to mention is you got to be careful when drilling. So when you're drilling the hole you're making is underneath this curved section of the split of the factory side skirt. So don't get too happy with the drill because you will potentially drill through the top, which you don't want. So just be careful. I'm just going to show you the process with one hole first. So I want to line up that back edge with the tray. It's full length. Now I want to drill it with a 8mm drill bit. Being careful not to drill from the other side. Now I'll just remove this temporarily. And then enlarge into the hole to a 11mm. So I like to load the jack nut first, push in, and then compress. And then just repeat it down the length of the splitter. So I'll do this end, the opposite end, and then the middle, and then I'll finish the rest. Now that I've got the jack nuts done, all you need to do is grab your bolt and washer combo and screw them in. 4mm Allen key. Last step are the winglets. So these are an optional accessory that you can add on the kit. How it works is, if you look under the splitter, there's dedicated brass thread under each splitter, same thing with the front. So you want to bolt this up there, and from there you'll be able to adjust it in and out. So I'll put it in the car and I'll show you how it all works. Okay, now that's on the car, you can adjust it to how you like it. In, out, put on an angle, up to you. And just tighten it, just pinch tight underneath an Allen key and you're done. And there you have it, a side skirt extension installed on the GR Corolla. Now, you do have a choice between gloss and textured. Now, in terms of accessories, winglets are also optional, so you can purchase with or without it. When it comes to installation, I do highly recommend that you grab the jacknut gun. We do sell it on the website, but if you decide to get it later, your local hardware store also have them too. So I hope this video helps, and thanks for watching.